Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks and audiobooks. Today I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series, and Monster of Monsters, a sci-fi horror. You can read and or listen to the first two stories of both these series for free. I left the link in the description. And now to this video. In this video, we're going to be taking a tour and location of the meat locker. But before that, a little bit of news. If you haven't heard, I have dropped a Fallout 76 TV series, fan-made. First 3 episodes are out. 4th episode is due out in January of this month. And if you also haven't heard, I have started a gamer recipes videos. I have dropped my very first one, Wasteland Radiated Chips. You can see that video with this link. Now let's get to this video. First off, the meat locker cannot be built in the shelter. And the meat locker first appeared in the Atomic Shop January 2nd, 2024. It is a Fallout First members only item. As soon as the Circle of Death is over, we'll go check it out in the Atomic Shop. Again, it was a free item for Fallout First members. So here it is. It says it gives you 50% less spoilage. Meat locker reduces rate on food and drinks. One more time, it cannot be built in a shelter, but to build it in a camp or workshop, you can always find it under new if you just grabbed it. Otherwise, you're going to go over to appliances, and it's going to be right under the radio and the spooky sound machine. You might even have the foggers, the different foggers, all the octopus, the pristine vending machine. So it's going to be down here, and it's just right above the cryo-freezer. Now I went ahead and put it right beside the cryo-freezer so that we can kind of do a comparison. So we're going to go ahead and do a camera view first of the meat locker. Now you can see inside there's 2 large pieces of meat. Looks like pig. Looks like one pig split in half inside. You can see that the cold air is coming out. There's thermometers right there. The door looks like it remains open. There did not seem to be any animation, but I'll try it again. I would have been happy if they would just have let us open the door. On top. And I believe it's an appliance. All appliances, you're only allowed to build one, but let me double check. No. Okay. Says I'm allowed to build up to 10 of the meat lockers. Let me go back to appliances. Maybe the cryo-freezer was the only one that was restricted. Yes, cryo-freezer 1. Well, it looks like you can build as many of these as you want. Alright, let's go ahead and look in it. Now, you can see the Brahmin milk, all of these. Well, first off, you're allowed 150 food and drinks in this meat locker. 150. Now, this means you gotta have room for your stash box. So, if you go down, you can actually grab, no. Okay, you cannot. I hope you can grab stuff from your stash box. So I'm going to grab a couple of these milks, put them in my thing. I got tea. Let's see if I have any type of food. I'll grab some of these fried rad roaches on a stick. Now those are from my freezer. As you can see now, yeah, that was my freezer stuff. So I'll put them in here and see if there's any difference. Like, how can you tell if it's going to be the freezer, I'm sorry, the meat locker or the cryo freezer? Let's see if there's a different symbol. we're going to assign 2 of these, all 5 of these by hitting the assign button. Company T, and these red roach on a stick. All right, okay, well, let's go down. Okay, let's go to the company T. All right. Oh, wow. Assign item from stash to refrigerate. Okay, yeah, I don't see that it tells you if it's in the cryo-freezer or the meat locker. But that's I would like a difference, because one's 100%, one's 50%. How do I tell if I need to throw it in? Yeah, wow. Alright, let me grab some of these rad roach meats and go throw them in my stash box. I still think you can grab stuff directly from the stash box and while you're in the freezer. Okay, so let's do food, rad roach, these meats. Anything else that's going to spoil? It's a good enough test. Let me zip over here to this one. Alright, let's go to the very bottom. It should be showing up. And there they are. So we can, instead of taking, at the very bottom, you see you can assign. So we're going to assign. We're going to assign. But yeah, I can't tell. Let me see. These are in the cryo-freezer. Items in a freezer. Oh, wow. Bethesda, I need to know what's in my cryo-freezer versus my meat locker, because I don't want to take stuff out of my cryo-freezer to throw in the meat locker. Yeah, that I think, yeah, okay, definitely. Let me see. I don't see. I'm a little disappointed with this. Show marked only. Inspect. Let me see if it. Yeah, inspecting it does not tell me where it's located. Okay, in a refrigerator. Items in this refrigerator. Okay, maybe that's it. Let's go over here. All right. Switch over to the other side. See, wasn't that nice animation for the cryo? All right, start at the top. Items in this freezer. Okay. Let's go down to company T. All right, there it is. So the difference is item is in this freezer compared to item is in, nope. Item is in this freezer. Item is in this freezer. Ah. Okay, well, let me see if there's any more. I thought it said, oh, there it is. Okay, I was right. I just had more company T than I thought. Okay, so items in a refrigerator means it's not in the one you're looking at. Items in this freezer. Let's double check the meat locker. So let's go down to the second grouping of T. Here we go. Item is in this freezer. Items in a freezer. Alright, I just want to make sure I'm right. Item is in this freezer. Okay, so there's those. Okay. Yay! Okay, that took forever. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to make sure you could tell the difference, because as said before, this is only 50% less spoilage. This is 100% less spoilage. Again, you got a lot more room in here, but of course it's going to go along with your stash box. And yes, you could grab stuff out of your stash box right from both of these freezers, the cryo and the meat locker. Let me think if there was anything else. Alright, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else to test out. One more thing. These did not need electricity. You can place them anywhere. Alright, that was the final test. Alright, again, these cannot be built in a shelter. These can only be built in a camp, and I'm assuming a workshop. So if you want to hang around, I think I might go ahead and do the workshop. Yes, I'm going to go take a workshop. Because I thought there was an issue with the cryo-freezers at the workshop. So let me just test it for you real quick. It won't take me that long. The Hemlock Holes is one of the easiest workshops to take if you ever want to take it. Though just realize while you're taking workshops, other players can instigate player versus player. It's the only place I know of besides, what's it called, Monster Mash event, that they can just instigate player versus player, besides you starting to shoot at them. I think I got one more. Yep, I hear him. Where'd he go? Alright, that's it. So I said it's a small workshop, but it's so easy to take. Alright, and then I will test out real quick if we can place this appliance in a workshop and if I can access stuff from it. Almost there. There we go. Go ahead. Let's go to new real quick. So that'll be easiest. Ah, okay. You can't. This appliance cannot be built as of right now. There's the cryo. Yeah. See, used to the cryo when it first came out, you could build it in a workshop, but now you can see 0 at 0. This have not removed the image from the workshop menu. All right, let me go ahead and end the video. So hopefully that answers all your questions. That's too bad. These are definitely resources. One, I'm kind of upset that they don't allow these in the shelters. Some of the stuff would look great in kitchens. And you can cook in a shelter, so why can't we put our stuff in the refrigerated area? So yeah, Bethesda, I really would like you to be able to put the appliances in shelters, because one, we're allowed to cook. Why can't we place our stuff in it when we're done? Also, these would look really great in some of the houses and stuff inside the shelters. All right, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If I didn't answer a question you wanted to know about the meat locker, throw it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer it. Otherwise, that is it for me. Deathclaw Girl out. Happy gaming, happy building.